All right, welcome back. Episode 2, and we're already off to a couple issues here. I'm not sure what we're going to do in this episode. I would like to get the power of flight. We are level 43 currently. I believe we need 47 or 48 to get an RG, but before we get to that point, I'd like a Pteranodon. So hopefully we can get some flight happening in this episode, but we're already off to a kind of a rough start here. Server crashed. Now all my dinos are stuck in the floor. Well, actually only the raptor is stuck. There is no whip available because that was never released with the island, so we have to wait for certain engrams to emerge when they were kind of released there. So I believe like cryopods we're not even going to get till I think it was extinction or something. So we're ways out of there though, so that kind of sucks here. I can get on my trike, but I can't move it away because it's kind of stuck on the raptor. Now hopefully, you know, might be able to squeeze out if we hit the right section at the right time. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to remove my walls and then remove some of the floors. Now I'm not 100% sure if you can remove walls right now, so I'm just gonna have to click up. And okay, you can pick up the stone wall, so I'm gonna have to pick up each wall because if I get rid of the foundation, they will blow up unless I put a ceiling there, because then ceilings will hold the walls underneath of a foundation, so you can kind of hang them down there as part of the building aspect. But you know, here I don't have a ceiling on the dino pen, so I'm gonna have to remove my walls, then remove the foundations, and hopefully free up my raptor and everything else. Okay, so I got those top 2 walls removed. Let's just pick up this one now. All right, now I just got to remove the one in the corner here. Nice. So now we're going to get rid of these 2 foundations, and hopefully this does free us up here. So now I'm going to pick up this foundation as well as this foundation here. All right, so that guy's out. Let's back him up. All right, come on, get out of the way. There you go. Now, is our raptor free? Hopefully our raptor should be free at this point. Yes, so I can ride him. So we're going to stick him back up here. So great, we got him in there. Let's get our trike back inside and patch this thing up before something comes and destroys all these dinos. We should be safe, but you want to get this done as fast as you can because you never know. This is ARK, and I don't want the gate to open. Close. All right, whatever. Gate's open. All right, let's place these back down now. So where's these foundations at? Bam. Bam. Get our walls out. Nice. Nice. All right, like it never even happened. Brand spanking new. We got to update these wood ones here. But now I can at least get on my raptor. Let's get this trike backed up, so we kind of have a little bit of space here to move in here. Obviously, we need a lot bigger of a dino pen. This thing is pretty tiny, but we don't have very many dinos right now. But now, everything's all good. We finally freed up our dinosaurs. You don't have to worry. And hopefully the server doesn't crash and we'll just have to do it all over again. I don't believe it. Like, look at all the foundations just laying all over the place. There's nothing even built here, just foundations to block spawns, like pillars and stuff. Come on, do people forget that foundations block everything? Pretty dumb. The metal spawn has foundations on as well. It's not spawning. It's some pretty rough times by the same, what is it, Asuki or whatever from episode 1. He placed it along this whole coast, and it's not a very smart thing. Well, unless he wants to, you know, get the server mad at him, then he's accomplishing everything 100%. But if he actually thinks he's helping himself, he's actually failing himself. So I do have a Pteranodon down. It's level 135, and I've been hunting some baby dinos just to get a bunch of prime meat to tame this thing up. I can't find any sheep right now. I only got a raptor, and going into Rex land could be a bad day. Although sometimes sheep does spawn around this area. I did get lucky the other day, but then there's a rollback and we lost that. But I'm going to get some narcotics put into this thing before it does wake up. So let's just come into here. Put in some narcotics. I'm just going to drop 10 into it. Alright, I put 15, not 10. So I put 15. We'll just wait to see what that kind of does here. But yeah, 135 Pteranodon is down. I can't wait till we get this thing tamed. Hopefully nothing comes out of the bush here like a theory and decides to, you know, destroy it on us. That would be a bad day. But right now, things are looking up. Things are looking good. As long as no server crashes or rollbacks happen, we'll be good. And that actually just happened like 10 minutes ago. We did have a slight rollback. I had just a level 90 down, and then it rolled back and it disappeared. But then this 135 spawned, so hopefully we get lucky, get this thing tamed, and get past any type of save points of rollbacks to happen so we can actually keep it. And we can now fly. So we have the power of flight. So that's awesome here. We can finally do some exploration, check out where everything is. Obviously, we've been playing this since it first started in early PS4 beta and pre-releases, so we know where everything is, but now we can just kind of explore and look for proper base spots, and the options are limitless at this point. But back to the foundation thing, look at all these. Oh my gosh, like literally this whole freaking side here is just loaded up with foundations. Like, it's completely dumb in my aspect. Anyway, so we can actually go out and try to find some decent drops. Maybe we'll get lucky with a wreck saddle, because we have to be like level 70 or 80 or something out there in order to make our own. So maybe we'll get a lucky wreck saddle. We can tame one of those and be able to ride it. So, you know, this opens up a lot of options here. So we just had a rollback, but I'm kind of lucky here because our Pteranodon is still safe. It's in the cage. It has a saddle, so I didn't really lose anything. The only thing that was going on is I was out on the raft, and we need oil to start making a fabricator and stuff. So I was just kind of swimming around. There are oil veins in the ocean out there, and that's kind of where I was. I DC'd while diving, so I was like, uh-oh, I'm gonna die. But we had this rollback. I'm back at base, so nothing lost. This was actually a rollback that didn't hurt us, but it does look like in chat that some people died and a whole bunch of stuff happened there. So it sucks for them on that aspect, but for us, we did okay. And I got a little level 15 Doedicurus down, and I seen a level 150 Rex. So we can't get saddles or anything right now, but it's a nice Rex. We're hoping. I also saw a sheep kind of close to it, so we're gonna try to knock it down. Hopefully just using a cliffside or something, and then go from there. But there was also just a rollback, so that Rex may have despawned. So I guess we'll see what happens once we get there. So bad news. The Rex was not there. Aloe decided to eat the Doed, but we do have the Anki. It is done now. And it looks like Rampage there is rafting it back to base from Herb Island way out in the corner of the middle of the ocean. So that's awesome. At least we got one extra dinosaur so far, but we didn't get some of the other ones, especially that Rex. That would have been a nice one there. So we're going to have to go on the hunt and try to find some more things. We definitely need another Doed, or at least try to get one Doed so that we can get a lot more stone a lot more efficiently. Okay, some sort of major glitch here where everything's just... yeah, I don't know. He's freaking right out here, as you can see. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably going to DC, but we'll see what happens here. I was going to... oh, there we go. DC'd. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. So as I attempt to get back in, which is probably going to take a while, or we have a rollback here, we found a nice spot by Green Ob that's pretty much wide open. So that's also where I have the Doedicurus down. So we're trying to tame that up. It should be done within the next half hour or so. But we're going to pillar off a fairly large area so we can get a big base built. So hopefully everything goes in our favor, but again, we have no idea, especially with all these all these rollbacks happening, and now it's looking like the server's not even loading. There we go. Come on, load up. Let's see here. All right, this is bad. Okay, it's back up now. So all the players are gone. So we're gonna have probably a pretty big rollback here. It's going to be interesting to see what I log into, where I am, and oh, it's, you never know. It's this point is like your guess is as good as mine. So where are we? All right, so we are at base. That's good. We're gonna have to wait for the Doed to update and all this other stuff to see exactly what his percentage is at, and yeah, so I have no idea what happened, what we're waiting for, and yeah, whatever. You know, we're lost. Hopefully, you know, maybe there was no rollback. If we're lucky, there was. It was funny because everyone in the server last crashed. That's right, last crash. This thing's been crashing probably about a good 12 to 15 times today, and the last one everyone was happy because there was no rollback. But now we'll see what happens. Oh, does he have everything? Maybe there was no rollback. Okay, awesome. No rollbacks. Doesn't sound like there's a rollback. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Wow, so we got our Doedicurus here, and there was 3 terror birds just trying to destroy it. So we got them free. That's good. You know, this thing was almost done being tamed. It's been over 2 hours that we've been waiting on this, and it was almost dead. Look at this. It has 290 health left. Lots of that was from taming it as well, but we got here just in time, and our Doedicurus here, our Stony, which is like I used to call them because they do gather the stone the best, that this thing is still alive. So that is awesome. We made it. Hopefully nothing else spawns on us. There's a Spino back over there. There's some Rexes over there. Hopefully we will make it through this tame. All right, so our Doedicurus survived. We got hammered on with Carnos and all sorts of stuff ever since some Terror Birds, but we survived. It made it. We finally have a rock collector that's pretty good at it, so this should help boost some stuff up. Now we got to claim all this land and build a humongo mega base over here somewhere sometime, right by Green Ob, getting ready for bosses. Oh no, and there's a Titansaur. All right, guys, so I guess that's gonna wrap up this episode. We got quite a bit done here. Oh, I forgot about the fabricator that got built and placed on the roof because there's not enough room inside the base itself. But we're gonna start setting up a new base here very soon. Once we get a big area kind of pillared off by Green Ob there, and then we're gonna move everything over and kind of expand from there. So it has been a good thing. We got Anki, we got a Doed, we got all sorts of good stuff. It was a pretty good day on the Ark. Can't wait for the next one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.